You guys, how you looked around your life and thought, I feel so stuck, but everything is absolutely fine. I'm sure you all have had that feeling if you are watching this video because I had that moment when it hit me and I was like, wow. And I'm sure you also have that moment when you're like, I'm so comfortable, but why am I not happy? So let's talk about this. I think we could have some common thoughts about this. So comfort is a really tricky thing. Like, it feels so good to be comfortable, but it's so dangerous because you are stuck in this routine and nothing is changing and you're just like literally in that comfort bubble where everything is fine. But you know that something is though because happiness gives you that excitement, that feeling in your stomach, you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna do a thing, I'm gonna do whatever, and you're like so excited, nervous, stressed even, but like you know that happiness will come from that, and in comfort you just linger and you just like wait around and you're just like, yeah, I'm good, but like why don't I have that thrill anymore? Because you have plateaued and the happiness doesn't happen there. You're just safe, and I don't think that's what life is about. And also, how do we assume that feeling comfortable gives us happiness? And how do we even blur the lines between comfort and happiness? Because when we live in our comfort, our days are blurred together, everything is the same, like it's a day, month, week, year. It's just like you look back and like, what happened? What did I do? Like you're just like sitting there in your comfort and are just not living it. You're just like existing in safeness. And the worst part about it is that we tell to ourselves that it's good enough because we're comfortable, everything's absolutely fine. It's good enough. And we only realize when something is not okay, when someone calls it out for us, and we're like, oh yeah, I haven't changed anything like a year. I'm just like creative person, outgoing person, and I'm just like sticking in the same places no matter what it is, your job, family, friends, like hobbies, whatever it is. When someone else calls you out, you're like, oh, maybe it isn't good enough. Maybe I should step out of the side, you know? And I know it's so difficult to change things because the fear of unknown is terrifying because you're safe and comfortable, you know that you are in a safe position and you don't really need to change anything because you are fine, but you know that there's other things in your life that are bringing you so much more joy than that, and you are not doing it because you're scared. And that is the moment when you realize that you need to jump. You genuinely need to jump and like change things because fear is one of the worst things in our systems as human beings. You need to jump, and it's all connected with social norms and like perception from other people. If you are in like good place, like for example in a job, that you need to stay there for all costs, like you need to grab in and never change, even though inside you are dying. And because you're kind of pleasing people around you and be like, no, look at me go, I'm in this position in this workplace, I earn this much or this or that. Stop pleasing, stop thinking about others' views, put yourself first and jump. Like for example, from my own life, I was in a really comfortable position for almost 3 years, in a really great job, or like specifically for a job that around everything around me, how I lived then. And I just zoomed out for myself, like, wait, you are really comfortable and it's getting scary because it doesn't bother you anymore, even though you know that you can't grow per se in a like company anymore. You're kind of stuck, and you know how much love for life you had and how much eagerness for other things you had, and now you're settling for something that is just comfort, the baseline. And it's scary, and I talk to myself, and I filmed a video like a couple years ago before I did the big jump. I don't know if I ever will share it anywhere because I look like absolute trash there, because I was just the inner thoughts with me, because I was so scared to change my life because it was good from the outside point of view, it was good financially, stability of the job, and I can provide for my family and everything, but deep down I knew that it was not for me anymore. I knew that if I will not move in couple months, I will be toasted. And I knew that I didn't want that for myself. Like little Richard in me would slap me on my face and be like, what are you doing? You know you want more in life. Get up, stand up for yourself, and doesn't matter what anyone thinks, just leave and go and pursue whatever you want to do that actually brings you happy. Because comfort is like such a false thing for so many people. So after you jump comes the scary part, because you don't know what's gonna happen, because you have left your comfort blanket, you burnt it, there's no way back. Whatever it is, job, family, friendships, hobbies, like whatever it is, you need to rebuild. And it can be a scary place, but you know that you are working towards something so beautiful and magical, and something that can bring you so much happiness and joy, and actually like joy for life. Because in that comfort, over time you lose it, you lose sense of happiness. You fool yourself that you are happy. In reality you're just like stuck and stagnating. But this is the moment when you realize, oh my god, I'm finally starting to work things forward, or changing things for myself, or inviting things in my life that I have missed so much because I was comfortable, and I'm finally starting to feel alive and rejuvenated and excited and stressed even, and like, oh my god, overwhelmed. But like, these all are good things, good emotions to work towards yourself and your whole being. So it's a really scary place, but such a beautiful start of new thing. Also, a little backtrack. If you feel like you are stuck and something is missing, think about, just ask yourself a question. Would this improve my life? I know it can be scary, but would it actually improve quality of my mental health, of physical health? Because like, for example, when I worked, I was sick all the time and I didn't know what was happening, because I never was the person who was getting sick often. But then all of a sudden, like for a year, like every other month, I was down, I was knocked out, and I was like, what's happening? I don't understand. And if the question sparks even in your mind, you know already where you need to go. And even if it's scary, that question, you already have an answer in your head, you know? And while you are in that place, when you are thinking about changing things, start little steps. Do once a week, shift something once a month. Like, let's be real, like we will not change things every day. Like, that's not realistic. So pick a thing that you're most passionate, or things that you want to change or swap around. Start with one thing a week, a month even. Touch the water, like feel it out and feel what's, if this is the thing that you are sure about, that you are like, yep, I need to work towards that. Because if this one little shift in my life is already improving my mental health, my life in general, keep doing it. Also worth to mention, surround yourself with people who think like you, because it's the worst thing to be surrounded by people who have completely views on life, and you will never change their perspective, because they have their path and they see life and things how it should be in a different way. So I'm not saying cut those people completely out of your life, but don't put them as a main kind of inspiration in your life around you. If it doesn't make your juices flowing, sorry for the grim sentence, but they shouldn't be in that part in your life, like really prominently. You need to find people, or cut out people. If they are stopping you from chasing what you want and change and grow, step back. Don't even look for new people. If you find new people through doing your new thing, for the new passions, new changes, incredible. But don't look for them right away. Collect it in yourself, grow with yourself, and everything will fall into places. So yeah, look around. If people around you, places, hobbies, environments, if they're good for you. If they're not, try to cut out. That's also the one thing, a week, month thing. If you can like see changes in you, keep on doing them. So after everything that I said, I hope you have, maybe your fire in you is burning maybe slightly more, and I have teased it in the right direction. Because if you clicked on this video, I assume you are in that place, or you have been in that place, or you're just interested in topics like this. And comfort is a nice thing, it is, but to extent, because it can surely become a trap really slowly, and you will not even notice it. Like I said, from my experience, I started to not notice how comfortable I am, and it was a scary thing when I catched myself, because it's nothing worse to know yourself and how you are, and you don't like what you have become in a comfort. So change it around, do your thing, change environment, remove people, invite people, do it for yourself. Maybe slightly selfish, but We are living only once. Without you, you don't have anyone else to lean onto. So treat yourself really, really well and guide yourself in the right direction. Even if you're watching this video already on the right path, you already thoughts are brewing, so take little steps. Because at the end of the day, comfort just makes you safe. That's all there is. It kind of makes you plateau, but happiness makes you alive, makes you eager for life. Like, I changed my city life in a way for this. So I can be peaceful. It's work day. I'm sitting in the middle of a forest and I'm creating video for people who I hope are like-minded like I am and are trying to change the way they have been lead to kind of society and everything, how you made yourself believe that you are happy and the things you work towards in your life that you thought will make you happy but make you kind of trapped. So do whatever makes you happy. It doesn't need to make sense to anyone. If it makes sense to you, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, genuinely. Like, this is my happiness, my joy, and I'm so glad I pulled that plug a little bit 2 years ago. I'm so glad, and I have never looked back. So leave a comment down below. Let's start a little conversation. Have you felt that way? Have you jumped out? Are you in it right now and you need a little push and you're looking for that reassurance that it can be fine? Also, if it isn't fine, you can twist it in a way and move back into it to try again later. Like, the worst part is to not try, because you're just gonna wander your whole life away. If it should have done that, should I haven't done that, and try it out. You only learn, and fail is already a win than stagnating in one place. So leave your thoughts and comments down below about your experiences, about your thoughts, and yeah, let's create sweet comment section down below with full of wisdom of life and with the growth at the end of the day. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening, and I hope something stuck with you, even a little bit. So yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon next week. Bye.